Alright guys, today I have 4 Yamaha Banshee heads. I have a Vito's, a cool head, a mod quad, and just a regular Yamaha Banshee stock head. 2 of these are one-piece design and 2 of these are two-piece design. Over here first we have the mod quad, which is a one-piece head, and the stock one. And then the Vito's here, which is a two-piece design, and the cool head, two-piece design. This video is a comparison video between all 4 of the heads, and to see which one does some things good and which other ones do some things bad. Alright, one main difference between a single piece head and a two-piece head is the fact that the single piece uses less O-rings than the two-piece one. So the cool head uses quite a few O-rings, uses an O-ring, one small ring per stud, all-around stud, one top one, and then 2 for the domes, which go right here. This is just a 20cc dome, and it also has 2 here for the spark plugs. The Vito's head, it has 2 O-rings for the spark plug. It has 1 big O-ring all the way around, 2 O-rings on the bottom for per cylinder, and then just a regular O-ring per dome. All these heads but the stock one use domes. Just put back there. This is the mod quad, which uses 1 O-ring per spark plug, 1 O-ring per cylinder, and then 1 O-ring per dome. And then the stock one just uses a gasket, I think, on top. I really don't remember when I took this off, but I think it uses 1 gasket, and that's it. Let's talk a little bit about design. The Vito's is a two-piece design head, which means there's 2 pieces. You can take the bottom off away from the top. The cool head is the same way, 2 pieces. But the mod quad is a little bit different. It is 1 solid piece. You can't pull these apart. It's 1 big piece, which uses less O-rings, and it's a bit stronger, but also is a bit heavier. This is 1 big solid piece of billet aluminum. Except this piece back here, this is screwed on. Like all of them, they all have this piece screwed on. So there's 1 piece of billet aluminum, which means it's going to be a little bit heavier. And then all the heads, 2 of the heads have screw-in fittings up on top. This is the Vito's. It has a screw-in fitting up on top. The mod quad has one too, just not in. On the stock and cool head, they have them integrated in. Now let's talk about mounting. Cool head, not the cool head, the Vito's, the mod quad, and the stock head all use stock studs, so you do not have to take the studs out of the cylinders to use either 3 of these heads. The cool head though, you have to use cool head studs because it is a little bit thicker. As you can see, the thickness right here, this distance right here between the cool head, the mod quad, and the stock head. I have a pair of calipers right over here. We'll just take that measurement right here, and we'll see the thickness of the cool head. There you go. Let me compare that to the Vito's head. The mod quad, and the stock head. So all 3 of these all use stock studs, so you do not have to take them out of the cylinder. Now let's talk about domes. All 3 of these heads, the mod quad, the Vito's, and the cool head, all use domes. They just use regular head domes. Pull the tops off the 2-piece ones, set those to the side. and so is the mod quad. He uses the domes. The stock one does not. Stock head, so they don't have that option. They just slide in there, just like that. Of course, you're gonna line them up on the inside here. You have to line them up with the point there. That goes for the cool head, for the vitos, and the cool head. Line them up. And the mod quad is a little bit harder because you can't really see it because it's a one-piece design, so you have to sort of just get the fit in there, which can be a little bit difficult, but it's really not that big of a deal. Set that to the side. And let's talk a little bit about weight. The Vito's head is the lightest out of them all because the use of stock studs, you don't have to use longer studs like the cool head, and it can take a lot more. It has less metal, less aluminum here, so that it can so you can use stock studs. Mod quad is the heaviest, just because of the fact it is a billet head. Billet aluminum is heavier than regular aluminum, and the fact that it's a one-piece design, so you can't really take that much out of there because it's a one-piece design. The cool head is sort of in the middle. It has a thick plate, thick upper plate, which makes you use longer studs, but it is milled out or CNC'd out a lot, so it's not the heaviest, but it's also not the lightest. The stock head here, it's just a regular head, one-piece design. See that? It's a little bit heavy, but I wouldn't use this very often. I wouldn't use this at all really because it's stock head and it really doesn't do a good job. It doesn't let you use domes and aluminum. Just any other head is gonna hold more liquid and cool better. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. This little comparison between the Vitos, the mod quad, cool head, and the stock Yamaha banshee head. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.